So the article that I've chosen is about a 20-year-old man who has been arrested in India on charge of raping his 8-month-old female cousin. The 8-month-old girl's parents had gone to work, leaving their daughter in care of their sister-in-law, and it was then their sister-in-law's son who had raped the girl. So when the parents had returned from work, they had found their daughter lying in a pool of blood, and she underwent 3 hours of surgery. And in India, there has in general been a drastic increase in the number of sexual assaults, but especially this case has, together with a series of rapes, put it the authorities' inability of protecting the women and the girls in India in focus. And statistically, 63 million of women and girls in India are missing by being deprived of food, healthcare, and schooling. And after the gender selective abortion was banned, Indian families now still have more than 21 million unwanted girls. And these problems, of course, all resonate with the general view on women and girls in India, which is a view where women and girls are seen as useless and inferior, and where the women's and girls' lives are downgraded. So abuse and molestation and rape of female appears daily in India, and in this article it describes that even politicians have made sexist and misogynistic comments in the past when talking about the women's insecurity in India. And India has actually recorded more than 36,000 cases of rape and sexual assaults and attacks in 2016. And these were only the one that were reported. But still, it's unclear whether these series of attacks will prompt the authorities to do a better job to ensure the women and the girls in India. This article I've chosen is a lot showing the consequences of the women's rights in India, and is showing that not only is the women not having the same opportunities as the men, but their view on women is also resulting in terrible attacks and assaults of women. And this article also is focusing a lot on the sexual violence violation, opposite to the text we were reading in our last English lesson, where we read a text called Demarcation, which also was about the clear division of men and women in India, but primarily was it focusing on the domestic violence and especially fiicides. This division of the genders in India is a problem that is really hard to solve when it has been going on for so long, and even that more and more organizations are fighting the problem, the population of India is too big to get control of it. So even though India today has more girls than the country has had in a long time, the women and the girls are still experiencing huge discrimination.